A long time ago, in a land shrouded in mystery, there existed a remote province in ancient China where three wise old men lived. They were known simply as the Laughing Sages. Despite their diverse backgrounds and life stories, they shared a single, profound mission: to bring light and joy to the world. Their true names were never revealed, but no one seemed to care. For these sages, laughter was the only language that mattered. These sages did not reside in temples or monasteries. Instead, they wandered from village to village, carrying nothing but the clothes on their backs and an infectious sense of joy. They had no possessions, no wealth, only their laughter and wisdom, which proved to be more than enough. Their method of teaching was unconventional. Unlike other spiritual leaders, they did not preach, hand out scrolls, or perform rituals. When they entered a village, they would simply stand in the center of the main square and begin to laugh. At first, the villagers were puzzled. "Why are these men laughing?" they would ask, watching curiously. But the sages' laughter was so genuine and warm that it slowly became contagious. Children would abandon their play and laugh aloud. Farmers would pause their work and join in. Soon the entire village would erupt into joyous laughter. The sages believed that laughter was the purest expression of the human soul, a bridge to life's essence. To them, laughter was a form of liberation, a way to cleanse the spirit of pain and suffering. Word of the Laughing Sages spread far and wide, and soon their fame stretched across China. Many thought they had unlocked some profound secret of life, but the sages never spoke a word of explanation. They believed that life itself was a journey meant to be lived lightly and joyfully. As their actions often conveyed, life is full of challenges, but it is also full of reasons to laugh. Find the laughter, and the challenges will seem smaller. Yet even the wisest and most joyful among us are not immune to the passage of time. After decades of spreading laughter, the sages arrived in a small, secluded village nestled among snow-capped mountains. This time something was different. The eldest sage, his beard long and white, seemed weaker, his laughter softer. The villagers, eagerly awaiting their arrival, noticed this but said nothing. That evening, as the village settled for the night, the eldest sage called his companions to his side. With a serene smile, he spoke in a calm voice. "My dear friends, my journey in this world is coming to an end. But I ask you this: promise me you will keep laughing, for me, for yourselves, and for everyone we meet." His companions, though filled with quiet sorrow, nodded with tears in their eyes, mixing with their smiles. They knew the end was near, but they also understood that laughter was the greatest way to honor their cherished friend. The next morning, the eldest sage passed away peacefully. The news spread quickly, and the villagers gathered in the square to pay their respects. But to their astonishment, the two remaining sages did not appear sad. Instead, they stood in the square and began to laugh. It was a softer laughter, tinged with loss, but it was still full of life. Confused, the villagers asked, "How can you laugh at a time like this?" One of the sages, still chuckling, replied, "Our dear friend had one last request, that we honor him with laughter at his funeral. He told us that laughter doesn't erase pain, but it reminds us that light can exist even in the darkest times. His final wish was this: never stop laughing, even when tears are near." Honoring their friend's wishes, they dressed him in his usual robes and placed his body on a funeral pyre. But as the flames began to rise, something extraordinary happened. Instead of simply consuming the body, the fire released a shower of brilliant flower petals into the night sky. The petals, glowing with vibrant colors, floated through the air, creating a display of unexpected beauty. It was as if the sage's laughter had taken one last physical form, filling the world with joy. The villagers, moved by what they had witnessed, began to laugh. Their laughter echoed through the mountains, a celebration of life that transcended death. In that moment, they understood the sage's message. Life is a gift meant to be celebrated with joy, even in the face of loss. The two remaining sages resumed their travels, carrying with them the memory of their friend and his final wish. They knew his spirit would always be with them, laughing beside them as they continued their mission to spread light and joy to the world. As the sun sets behind rolling hills and winding rivers, the world carries on, beautiful and unshaken. And just as nature endures, so does the laughter of the sages, reminding us that no matter the challenges we face, there is always a reason to smile. If this story touched your heart, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more inspiring tales, and share this video with someone who needs a little joy today. Remember, life is short, but laughter is eternal. Until next time, may you always find reasons to smile.